And that reminds me of something that Matt Slick said. He said that suffering is not a good bar to base morality on, because if you can enslave a minority to make the majority happy and to make the whole of society better off, then it would be moral to legalize slavery. But that ignores everything that happens in history. He ignores the underground tunnels that people built because of their guilt to help slaves escape, and they forgot about the Civil War and about the productivity of the slaves and the slave suicides.
Yeah, and not only that, but I find it curious that Slick picks that particular example when he's somebody who buys into a religion that doesn't just advocate slavery, specifically endorses it, right down to...
He ignores the verses that tell you how to treat foreign slaves, and he focuses on the verses that tell you that you have to free a fellow Jew after 7 years or whatever it is.
Yeah, that particular dishonest argument is one that I encounter so often it's not even funny. And you know, I'm reluctant to say that people are lying. Like, for example, Matt Slick, Ray Comfort, whatever. I'm reluctant to say that they are lying. But when I've had conversations with them, and we talk about issues like those, and they make the particular claim, like what you're talking about, where they reference one thing and not the other, and someone corrects them, be it me or whoever they're having a discussion with, from that point on, they cannot claim to not be aware of this. So then they must be making a choice to cite passage A and ignore passage B. And they're making that choice for the purpose of conveying a particular view about the message in total. And I think that is a deceptive view, and in that context, I think they're lying. I think there's no other nice way to say it. They're just lying.
Or they play this, they play this game of ignoring a particular response.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they're playing into a theater, right? And they're doing the same play over and over again, and not learning anything that happened during the last play. And it makes you wonder, are they just stupid, or are they acting, or are they, what's the deal? Are they just lying, as you say?
Yeah. That kind of picking and choosing for dishonest arguments, I think they got to be lying. And it's much the same way that, like I'm reluctant to say it about, for example, Ray Comfort on evolution. It may be the case that he's not lying. It may be the case that Ray is so monumentally deluded and moronic
you have to wonder.
He's just incapable of processing the information that people give him. And it's so funny to watch because, yes, people laughed about, for example, the Crocoduck. And then when they point to Tiktaalik, a true transitional form, he says, oh, wait a minute, it's a fish and a crocodile, so they have a crocofish, yet they laughed at my crocoduck. Well, in some simplistic sense, I suppose you could look at Tiktaalik as a crocofish. That's the type of thing that you would do if you were looking at transitional forms in that context. But it demonstrates that he still doesn't understand the absurdity of a crocoduck, where there's no reason to think.
So is he
that
playing
those
to a stupid audience, or is he really stupid? Yeah.
He's trying to say, oh, look, the evolutionists laughed at me for the crocoduck, yet they've got a crocofish. And,
Yeah, it's sad.
It's absurd.